After learning about how to overload in Java between parent and child classes, we will now going to learn about how to override between the parent and the child class. Before I explain to you the concept of overriding, let me explain to you what is overriding. Overriding is the idea where a parent and the child class have the exact same definition of a method. So if a parent class is a display method with no parameter, the child will also going to have a display method with no parameter. So the definition of the method description is exactly the same. This is called overriding. That means the child decides that the parent's version is either no good or is not complete and I would like to add more to it. Therefore, the child creates an exact same definition as in the parent. This allows developers not to have way too many method names to deal with, and they can concentrate on only a limited set of method names. So this allows child to create an exact same copy of a method name as in the parent, but with different set of details. So first let's look at how you do this, and then we will going to explore how a child can still access the method in the parent which it decided to override. So let's first go to the employee, part-time employee class, and we will going to get rid of this parameter. So now the method definition of the parent and the child are exactly the same. So the part-time employee has a method called display which takes no parameter, and employee also has a method called display which takes no parameter. So now let's go to the demo. Of course this line will going to error now because we do not have a part-time employee description. So here I have an emp1.display, which is a call to a display method in the employee class, and I have a line separator, and now I have a display method which employee2 is calling. So now when I try to run this application, notice what happens. Employee1, emp1, can only access the display method which is declared in the employee class, and emp2 can only access the display method which is declared in the part-time employee class. Because part-time employee class decided to override, that means it blocked the access that it had to the employee class. Since the method definitions are exactly the same, this is how the compiler thinks. It always looks at the copy defined in the local class and doesn't go anything beyond. And that's what you have been practicing and what you will continue to practice in Java, that you inherit from one of the Java built-in classes, and then you decide to override the method that you have inherited. Most commonly, you will notice Java developers would override toString method so that they don't have to look at the toString method that they've inherited. Rather, they want to create their own copy of the toString method. So now, let's fix this problem. The reason I'm saying problem, because in our case, part-time employee still needs to access the property ID and the name, which holds the value 1045 and Sarah, because those are its properties. Even though it's borrowing, but those are its properties. So let's go to part-time employee method, and let's go inside the display method. In order to overcome or solve this issue, Java has given us a special keyword called super. So if I type super, this means I would like to refer to the non-static methods inside the parent class employee. So, or parent's parent, or anywhere of the hierarchy. So the word super is mainly used as a reference point to refer to any of the parent methods, and the this is a keyword or a reference point to refer to any of the local ones. So super dot, and as you notice, it right away gave me a display method from the parent. So I'm going to choose that. Let's save the changes. Let's go back to demo overload and override, and now let's run it again. And here you've noticed that employee emp2 is now looking at Sarah and 1045, just like before, no difference. So again, whenever you override and you still would like to get access to the methods in the parent class, you should use the word super dot followed by the name of the method that you would like to bring over that you have overridden. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.